let's see what's in the envelope. There's this older family tree. I can tell it's older from the way it's been written. It's really, really thick paper. This is for the Tarbuck family. It's quite interesting looking at the top of this, because you've got a Robert Tarbuck, died 1715. Then Peter Tarbuck, died 1726. Billcliff Tarbuck. Edward Lance Tarbuck. And there's various other Tarbucks here. A daughter whose name's not known married Mark Nobbe. That's unfortunate, isn't it? I wonder if there's any descendants of this family around. This is lovely. You can hear the quality of that paper. So let's see what we can find out about the Tarbucks. So what I've done is I've put it on Ancestry as a family tree on Ancestry. And we can see we've got Robert Tarbuck here. He had Peter Tarbuck, who died in 1726. Peter Tarbuck and Mary Billcliff. Billcliff is such an unusual name. Let's do a Google search for these two. And the top search comes up with this. Literary and Historical Notes, Oxford Academic. Peter married Mary Billcliff at Portsmouth in 1704. Okay, let's look at this article. This is from Notes and Queries. Oh, there, look, the Tarbuck family. Thomas, in his will, 1669, mentions 4 children, Peter, George, Robert and Jane. So the Robert that we have, who died in 1715, could quite easily be the son. Robert changed the spelling of his name to Tarbuck. In his will, 1717, he mentions 3 children, Thomas, Peter and James. Peter married Mary Billcliff at Portsmouth in 1704. Okay, so this looks like it's them. I need to look at the will. Now, on Ancestry are the Canterbury wills. This is Robert Tarbuck's will from 1717 from Southampton. I give and bequeath unto my son Peter Tarbuck and Mary his wife. They are both on the tree here. Each 1 guinea. Right, so now we need to try and find out about the death of Peter. In wills and probates, we have got this one in Hampshire for a Peter Tarbuck. Let's open this up. I can see it's in administration, so it's not a will. Billcliff Tarbuck is mentioned here. Billcliff was the son. Billcliff marrying Jane Reeve at Stratford-upon-Avon in 1738 and dying in 1787. There's 2 wills for Billcliff Tarbuck. I, Billcliff Tarbuck, of the parish of St Leonard in Shoreditch in the county of Middlesex. Tinplate worker. He was a tinplate worker. I wonder if Peter Tarbuck had a will in. Oh yeah, look, Peter Tarbuck, 1833, Greenwich, Kent. Unto my dear wife Elizabeth Tarbuck. So that is Elizabeth Lance here. It's a very short will. Proved on the 27th of November 1833. And then we've got Edward Lance Tarbuck. Let's see what we can find out about him and his wife Rosina. This is his baptism firstly. Look, 1828. Where was he baptised? Baptised in St Mary Lewisham. I've been to St Mary Lewisham for another episode that's going to come up in the future. Oh, look at that. Edward Lance Tarbuck, Encyclopedia of Practical Carpentry and Joinery. Wonder if he drew those then. Did he actually draw those? He did, look. So out Edward Lance Tarbuck. He published books on architecture and carpentry and joinery. Look at this great big tomb in St Mary the Virgin in Lewisham. There was a vault under here. This is the front of the church here. I know where this is. This is the inscription. Look, it's very, very faint, but you can see Edward. Oh, there's Rosina. I can see it. There's a little clip here of St Mary the Virgin at Lewisham that I made for the future episode. Sadly, the tomb of the Tarbucks is not in this clip, but you get a good idea, and it's going to be very, very near these big tomb chests in the front of the churchyard. And all these generations of Tarbucks that we've looked at here, from one bit of paper ordered on eBay, look what we now know about their lives. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Here's some more things coming up that you might be interested in. You can continue the story with the next edited episode. Or watch the full unedited and uncut version of this episode. Or what about watching this new family history story? Click here to subscribe to the channel to find out about all future episodes. Thanks for watching.